What's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Trivia with Buds live on Facebook. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thank you so much for checking out the show, our first live stream of 2021. Thanks for hanging out, having some fun, and playing some trivia with me on a Monday night. Now, as you remember, in 2020, we did trivia like every night for a long time until it got to my busy season of like November. This year is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be able to do every single night. But we are going to have a dedicated, at least for the first 3 months of the year, Monday night game. So very similar to tonight, how you guys are on here at 7 p.m. Pacific. We're going to do a weekly show, as you can see in the banner at the top, January 25th to March 29th. Every Monday night, come on out and play. And you can have up to 4 people on your team. And you guys will play using your phone and Crowdpurr. Okay, so we are going to do sort of like a sample run of how those nights will go. They're very similar to other trivia nights. If you've played with me before and we've used Crowdpurr, we're going to do 4 rounds of 15 questions each. Some of them are text in the answer, some are image-based, some are movie clip-based, some are animated GIF-based, some are multiple choice, and they'll all come up on your phone or device. So you can play on any device with internet, an internet browser. So you can do like a smartphone, you can do an iPad, a Kindle, whatever you got. If you want to use a computer, that's fine. But I am going to do this first one on StreamYard on Facebook tonight, but all the other shows will be on Zoom. So it's a little bit more of a hangout feel. We can turn on our cameras. We can talk to each other. I can interact with you guys for an hour, like a dedicated hour every week at least. There'll be other nights during the week where I probably do some shows or some game show stuff or some interesting things on Facebook. But that is kind of the plan going forward, at least for the first 3 months of the year. We had a crazy holiday season. I talk about that nonstop. If you've played trivia with me before, if you've listened to the podcast and things, you know that I was super busy in December, but things are kind of leveled out now. And I do have a pretty busy first quarter of the year, but it's definitely more spaced out where I'm not like busy doing shows, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. or something like that, which were some of the days in December. But welcome, everybody. We're going to have some fun, and we'll get started in just 5 more minutes. So at 7:10, we'll officially start the game. And I imagine when we actually do the tournament, which starts on January 25th, it'll be very similar. We'll probably start at 10 after the hour. We'll do 4 rounds. We'll be done around 8 o'clock Pacific. So I hope you guys are excited to play. Our first round, as you can see in the bottom of the screen, is all about famous movie quotes. And you guys can go there and register to play right now on your device, crowd.live. and /madness, crowd.live/madness. That's where you're going to go to play this game tonight. And let me catch up on the chat here. Caitlin says, hi, Ryan. Hi, Caitlin. John says, howdy, how are things? How you doing, John? Good to see you. Brendan Peterson, hey now. Greg Nelson, what's up? Donna here says, Hulk Hogan is on Raw tonight, brother. I'll have to check that out. Although he is getting up there. He's almost 70, which is crazy. Dylan Enderby, fabulous background. Thanks, Dylan. I was trying to find a cool bar, pub, or restaurant themed background. So it feels like we're almost kind of at a bar, maybe, since all the bars are closed again in California. Brendan says, Hulk Hogan's still alive? Yes, barely. Heidi Baird says, hi, party people. Don says, nothing can kill Hulkamania except an anonymous video recording. Caitlin says, can we do the week of the 14th in March? Can that be my birthday game? Yeah, sure. We can say happy birthday to you and stuff, Caitlin. That'll be a ton of fun. And Caitlin says, I am back in a cast as of this morning. Hope that heals up quick. Don says, or the 31st. That's a good day, too. Jesse Thalen says, what do you do if your team isn't appearing on the list? So, Jay Thay, you registered for an event on the 25th. You didn't register for an event tonight. Tonight's just kind of a run through. So there's not many teams on the list. The only people that sent me their team names were, let's see, who did we have? The team names, I only got 2 team names from people, Mystery Incorporated, the Enderby Alls, and Team O'Connor. So I have a 4th team that says I don't have a team, and you could just pick that one if you want, or if you have not registered yet, I can try and add your team. But if you already registered, then you have to like sign out, and then just let me know what you think we should do. Jesse says we posted ours in the RSVP on your website. So yeah, Jesse, that event is not till the 25th. So this is kind of just a run through of what it will all kind of be like. It'll still be a fun trivia night tonight, but it is, this is not the tournament Tournament starts on January 25th. So I did put in a couple names so people can see what that looks like when they go to pick a team name. If I didn't put in your team name, you can just select, I don't have a team. And all the people who don't have a team name on there will just be another team. But I think we are good to go in about 2 minutes, guys. In about 2 minutes, we'll get started. Thanks for hanging out. Telling a friend about what I do. I think this is going to be a ton of fun. I have not figured out what the prizes are going to be, but they will be big time fun stuff. All 4 members of your team. If you have 4, if you only have like 2 or something, I'll just give you 2. But we'll get some sort of prize package or basket or something like that in March for having the highest cumulative score over the 10 shows. It's 10 weeks of shows from January 25th to March 29th. So on March 29th, right at the end of the month, just like in the March Madness tournament, we'll give away some cool stuff. I thought about doing some kind of elimination style thing, and I'm like, nah, I'll just keep it simple. And whoever shows up, shows up. And new people might join from week to week if they hear about it and things like that. But the people who are in from the very beginning will obviously have a chance at getting the most points since they played more shows than some other team. But we will have some fun here in just a few minutes, guys. Just a minute. Don says, I forgot to register our team. Can we be Whale's Vagina? It's me and Beth. Sure, I can add that in. And then Jathay, if you want to tell me your team name, I can add it in if you want me to. Let's see here. Whale's Vagina. And I guess I could probably look up Jesse Thalen's if I look up on this website really quick. Hold on 1 second. If you have a team name that wasn't on there, it's because I didn't get a message from you or anything earlier today. But let me see the registration here. See who we got on this guest list. Jesse Thalen says they are Double K and the Jathay. Okay, I'm going to add that in. Double K and the Jathay. Okay, so those should all be in there now, guys. Those should be in there. And if you want to like sign out and sign back in, if you want to pick your team name again tonight, not super, super important because it's just for funsies. But on the 25th, I'll make sure I definitely have your stuff in there. Caitlin says, I'm back in the cast. Kristen, we are Double K and the Jathay. Okay, so we should be good to go. We'll start in 1 minute here at 7-Eleven. My favorite place to grab a Slurpee. Going to crowd.live, entering that code MADNESS. It looks like we have 18 players in 6 teams right now. And we will get into the mix here. The first round, all about movie quotes. Get ready for that. Movie quotes, movie quotes. And we're doing movie quotes. We're doing a round on Italy. We're doing a round on famous Smiths and Joneses. And then we're doing the kitchen sink. So that'll be our outline of our show tonight. Thanks for joining me, guys. We are going to jump into the first round right now. So I'm going to share my screen. Remember, there is a huge delay on Facebook. There's like a 8-second delay. So don't ever read the questions off my screen here on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure you're always reading the questions off your device. That will be in real time. The Crowdpurr on your device is always in real time, but I will have an 8-second delay, which is a big reason I want to do this show on Zoom because there's no delay on Zoom. There's 0 latency. So when we actually do the show on the 25th, it will be on Zoom. You'll get a link if you RSVP on my website to the event on the 25th for week 1, and make sure you have Zoom installed on your computer and you're ready to go. You don't have to have a camera or mic if you don't want to, but that will be the best way to kind of interact with everybody from the show. And here we go, guys. We're going to get started here. 30-second countdown. Good luck. Good luck. First round, all about movie quotes in 30 seconds. And if you just got here or you want to join late, that code will be at the bottom of the screen the whole time. Crowd.live/madness for our Monday Night Madness Trivia Tournament, January 25th to March 29th, 2021. Good luck. Good luck. 15 seconds till round number 1. Movie quotes. Feel free to put some of your favorite movie quotes in the comments. If you want me to read those in very bad impressions, happy to do it. And here we go, guys. Question number 1 coming your way. Which of these quotes is not from the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? There's no place like home. Curiouser and curiouser. We're not in Kansas anymore. Or I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Which one of these lines is not from the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz? Number 1. Happy 2021, guys. Hope you are safe and sound and ready for another new year of craziness. Hopefully less craziness than last year. The answer here was Curiouser and Curiouser. I think that's from Alice in Wonderland, if I'm not mistaken. That is the answer, letter B. Let's see how many people got that one right. It was 100%, 19 people. Well done, well done. And it tells you right here, the quote is from Alice in Wonderland. There you go. Here comes question number 2. What movie contains the quote, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn? Is that Way Out West, Casino Royale, Gone with the Wind, or Casablanca? Number 2, what movie contains the quote, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn? Way Out West, Casino Royale, Gone with the Wind, or Casablanca? Playing some trivia, having some fun. Thanks for being here. Big tournament starts on January 25th. Hope to see you guys in just a couple of Mondays. And boom, Gone with the Wind. There it is. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. 74%. 14 people got it. Looks like 5 people missed it. Every 5 questions, I will show you the score. Here comes number 3. In the 1975 film Jaws, Chief Brody tells Quint, you're going to need a bigger what? You're going to need a bigger what? Number 3. Going to need a bigger what? Keep it clean. Number 3. Don says that's from Clue. I don't know what he's referring to. Maybe the Curiouser and Curiouser line. And the answer here was boat. Gonna need a bigger boat. Somebody said knife. That's Crocodile Dundee. That was a good guess if you didn't know. Boat, 95%, 19 people. We got 22 people playing total on my end, it looks like, over 6 teams. And here comes number 4. What title character says, my mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Was that Annie Hall, Aaron Brockovich, Forrest Gump, or Jerry Maguire? Guire. Number 4. I saw Jerry Maguire in theaters with my sister, who's 14 years older than me. And I think I was in 7th grade. So there's some awkward scenes in that movie that you don't want to watch with your older sister. The answer was Forrest Gump. Mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. 100% got that one. 20 people. Great job. One more. We'll see the score. Here's number 5. What sports film features the line, there's no crying in baseball? Was that Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, A League of Their Own, or The Natural? What sports film says there's no crying in baseball? Sort of an easy round to kick things off, our little practice night here. Frankly, my dear Scarlett, I don't give a damn. It was from Clue. Don, how did I forget what you were talking about with question number 2? Yes, that is a fantastic line uttered by Wadsworth, I think. And League of Their Own is the answer here. There's no crying in baseball. That's Jimmy from Tom Hanks's character in that movie. 95%, only 1 missed it. Somebody thought it was Bull Durham. That's okay. Here are the team scores after our first 5 questions. Let's take a look. Wales Vagine has 425. Double K and J and the J Thame have 394. The Enderby Alls have 394. I Don't Have a Team has 359. Mystery Inc. 338. And Team O'Connor 275. Again, these were the only people I got team names from for tonight. Again, it's just the sample night. When you go to RSVP on my website, there's a spot to type in your team name for the 25th, and I'll make sure I have your team name in the drop down for you to pick from. You have the 4 people on your team. It takes an average of all the scores, adds them up, divides them by how many people are on the team, and that's your team average. Here are the individual scores so far. Who's doing the best? Stay classy. That's Don. Sismilis has 425, and Kathe has 424. So those are our top 3 players individually. Here comes question number 6 for movie quotes. From what film is the quote shown in the video? Is it A Few Good Men, The Shining, Anger Management, or The Departed? Hopefully you saw it for a quick second. Whether it played audio or not, you should have known it from the screenshot. A Few Good Men, The Shining, Anger Management, or The Departed. The answer here was Jack Nicholson in A Few Good Men. A Few Good Men and Women got it. 85%, 17 people. Here's number 7. What romantic dance drama features the line, nobody puts baby in a corner? Is that Saturday Night Fever, Flashdance, Footloose, or Dirty Dancing? I've been told all the dancing I do is dirty. I don't know if that's a compliment, but pretty good. The cha-cha slide. Number 7, nobody puts baby in a corner. The answer was Dirty Dancing. That's Baby, a.k.a. Francis. 86% got it. We've got another half of the round, 15 questions per round. Here's number 8. Which of these famous film quotes was not spoken by actor Marlon Brando? I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Say hello to my little friend. I could have been a contender, or Stella, hey Stella. Which one was not said by Marlon Brando? 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Say hello to my little friend. That was, of course, Scarface, Al Pacino's character. And let's see how we're doing. 12 people got it, 63%. Number 9, Arnold Schwarzenegger famously says the line, "I'll be back" in many different movies. Which of these is not one of them? The Terminator, Total Recall, Last Action Hero, or Conan the Barbarian? I actually had no idea that he said it in more than one of these. I didn't know it was multiple lines in multiple movies. And the answer was Conan the Barbarian. It says Conan the Barbarian was released before Schwarzenegger's first use of the famous line in The Terminator. Now you know. 60%, 12 people got it. Here's number 10. In the 1941 film Citizen Kane, what is Kane's final word before dying? What is Kane's final word? You got to type this one in. Number 10, number 10. What do you think? I have been watching a show. We watched the first 2 episodes of Big Sky, which is like a murder mystery type thriller on ABC. It's on Hulu. So we've been watching that. We watched that, and we're about halfway through Mandalorian so far. So I'm finally catching up on all these shows. But Big Sky, it's very interesting, especially something that happens in the first episode. You'll be like, wait, what? But if you're looking for like a good murder mystery after you watched Flight Attendant, I would say go watch Big Sky. So far, so good. The answer here was Rosebud. Rosebud. A lot of good guesses there. Good night. Bye. Bravo. Steak. Goodbye. Good night. But it is Rosebud, the name of the sled. 60%, 12 people got it. Let's look at that score again. The team is the Enderby-Alls on top now with the highest average, 763. Wales Vagine, 651. I don't have a team, 621. Mystery Inc., 596. Double K and the J-Thay, 556. And Team O'Connor, 275. Here comes number 11, guys. We've got 5 questions left on this round about famous movie quotes. Number 11. In the 1996 romantic film Jerry Maguire, Renee Zellweger famously says, "Shut up. You had me at what?" You had me at what? Type this one in. See what you know. Brenderson's watching, Brenderson. That's your new abbreviated nickname, Brendan Peterson. Brenderson is watching Big Sky. Don just started watching Cobra Kai. Don says, jump the gun on answering that one. Brendan, what do you think of Big Sky with no spoilers so far? And how many episodes have you seen? Let me know. The answer is hello. You had me at hello. 95%. 19 people got it. Number 12. Which quote is not from the 1942 American film classic Casablanca? Here's looking at you, kid. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. We'll always have Paris, or round up the usual suspects. Which one is not a line in Casablanca? What do you think? 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Not in that movie. 6 people did pull that off. 30%. 3 questions to go. Number 13. What film features the quote? What we've got here is failure to communicate. Is that Taxi Driver, The Godfather, Cool Hand Luke, or Chinatown? What movie has this line? What we've got here is failure to communicate. What could it be, everybody? What could it be? Playing some trivia, getting ready for our tournament on January 25th. I hope you can play on Monday nights. I want this to be kind of like a dodgeball league or a bowling team. You're like, every Monday at 7, I got to go play trivia. We're trying to win this stuff. So there you go. If you look at the top of the screen in the little white bubble on the far right-hand side, it says register to play at triviawithbuds.com. Scroll down to events. You'll see the link, and you can RSVP for January 25th. If you can't make it every week too, that's totally fine. Maybe other members of your team can to help carry the team and get some points. Or if none of the team can make it one certain week, then, you're out a week, but you can jump back in the next week. So it's loosey-goosey and funsies for everybody. And let's see what we got there. Cool Hand Luke, failure to communicate. That is a sweaty, sweaty movie about prison labor. 60%, 12 people got it. Here's number 14. What line from the 97 film Titanic did James Cameron quote when he won his Oscar for Best Director? Life's a gift and I don't intend on wasting it. When you got nothing to lose. On the King of the World, make each day count. What was the line? What do you think? What do you think? The answer here was none other than I'm the king of the world. 90%, 18 people got it. And the last question, number 15. What 2007 film features the memorable line, I drink your milkshake? Is that There Will Be Blood, Gangs of New York, The Crucible, or Shrek the Third? Oh, I like that last one. I hope that's the answer. Number 15. Could it be Shrek the Third? Oh, man, I really hope so. I sure dang hope so. That it is Shrek the Third. But it doesn't look like it is. It looks like the answer is There Will Be Blood after he beats a guy to death with a bowling pin. 65%, 13 people got it. And the winning team for round one was the Enderby-Alls. The Alls, or the Enderby-Alls, as they changed their name. 1061 on average. Wales Vagine, 921. I Don't Have a Team, 834. Mystery Inc., 819. Double K and the J-Fay, 809. And Team O'Connor, 275. That's where we're at after round one. Let's see some of the individuals. Sismilis, 1222. Stay Classy, 1215. Skull Ring, 1149. Those are the top three. Heidi's in 13th. K-Fay, KK in 14th and 15th. Well done, guys. Well done. Mike Vinton, Stassi. That must be Beth. That is the score. The scores will carry over from round to round. And there you have it. That is our first round of our practice run. Our next round is all about a little something, something called All Things Italy. I'm going to move you guys over into that round, and we'll be back in just a minute to play some more trivia. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Monday night. Go grab yourself a nice beer. All right, everybody, we are jumping back into the game here in just a minute. Thanks so much for hanging out and having some fun with me in my virtual bar here in 2021. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. We are about to get into round number 2, all things Italy. Play at the bottom of the screen. It says to play, go to crowd.live/madness. You should still be able to do that. And you could jump in. If you don't have a team name, just pick the one that says, I don't have a team. And we're just doing this for funsies tonight to kind of see how everything plays out over the hour. The first official tournament night, as you can see, is above me. It says January 25th to March 29th. This will be a series of shows every Monday night at 7 Pacific. They'll be about an hour long, and they'll be on Zoom. So a little bit different than this, a little bit more interactive and fun. Mike Vinton says, good evening, buds. I will have to get my wife and I's team registered for the tournament. Sounds good, Mike. That sounds great. We're going to have the two of them in there. That sounds awesome. William Sanchez is here. Happy New Year, friend. You remember me, of course, William. Good to see you. Hope you had a great holiday season. KK says, I watched The Undoing on New Year's Day. Has anyone else seen it? I have not heard of that one. Kristen, tell us about it. Carol Diane's here. My friend from Canada. I believe Carol's from Canada. Says, trying out this new format. Interesting, Ryan. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate it. All right, guys. We're going to share a screen and jump into round number 2. If you just got here, you're going to crowd.live and entering that code MADNESS, scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If you already are in the game, just refresh your device, hit continue answering. If that button pops up, just get your browser already on the device. We're going to do the countdown right now. And here we go. 15 questions on all things Italy coming your way. Good luck. Good luck. And in 25 seconds, we're going to dive on in. Me and Brennan Peterson are messaging each other about Big Sky. And we agree on some of these things. Brennan Peterson, or as I call him, Peterson. My friend Peterson. Here we go. In 3 seconds, in 2 seconds, and 1 second. Boom. Here's question number 1. What river runs through Italy's capital city of Rome? Is that Arno, Po, Reno, or Tiber? Which river runs through Italy's capital city of Rome? Kristen says that show, The Undoing, is on HBO Max. And it's Undoing Like Big Sky is written by David E. Kelly. Oh, nice. David E. Kelly, I think, created, Ally McBeal and a bunch of other shows like that. The answer here is the Tiber or Tiber River. I'm probably saying it wrong, but hopefully you picked D. 74% of you did it. Well done. Here comes question 2. Which of these is not an Italian wine variety? Is it Barolo, Cabernet, Chianti, or Sangiovese? That's a word I've definitely never said out loud. You could read it to yourself if you know how to pronounce it. I applaud you. A, B, C, or D. What do you think the answer was? It was Cabernet. I could say that one. Look at that wine flowing in the animated GIF. Who picked Cabernet? 63%, 12 people. Great job. Nobody picked the one I couldn't pronounce. D. Good call. Number 3, a law in Venice requires all gondola boats to be painted what color? Is it white, green, red, or black? Ooh, that's a tough one. Hopefully Don and Beth remember from their honeymoon. Right? That's how you say that in Italian. White, green, red, or black? Number 3. Had one show today, couple calls, but man, do I love going back to the normal pace of things. Went to the park with the kids today. We played a little catch with some baseball mitts they got from Grandma and Grandpa for Christmas. They had a ball. It was fun. Black was the answer here. They have to be painted black. The gondolas, 50%. 10 people got it. And number 4, a caprese salad is arranged to feature the colors of the Italian flag. I didn't know that. Now I know. What is the green ingredient? A caprese salad is arranged to feature the colors of the Italian flag. What is that green ingredient? If Don Ayers misses this one, he's banned from the kitchen for a month. Don says Luna de Miele, literally moon of honey. The answer here was basil. Basil, 78%, 14 people got it. Here's number 5. Then we'll see that score. The Alps create a natural northern border for Italy. From how many countries do they separate Italy? Is it 2, 3, 4, or 5? The Alps separate Italy from how many countries? 2, 3, 4, or 5? Having some fun on a Monday night. It's January 4th. Hope you guys are all having fun. And the answer here is 4 countries. 21%, 4 people got it. It says the Alps separate Italy from Austria, France, Slovenia, and Switzerland. Here's the score. The team that's winning is Double K and the J-Fays. They got 259. Wales Vagine, 236. I Don't Have a Team, 195. And Mystery Inc., 166. The Enderby Alls, 125. And Team O'Connor, 55. Pretty tough so far. Here comes question number. Oh, the individuals. Let's see them. Clay Stassi, Stay Classy, J Thay, K Thay, KK, JD. You guys are doing well. Here comes number 6. Located in Piazza del Duomo, in what Tuscan city could you visit this cathedral? Is that Lucca, Florence, Pisa, or Siena? Brennan says, yes, he did Boston Legal to practice picket fences as well. Get a start on LA Law, which I'm currently watching again. Yes, way more shows than Ally McBeal. I probably picked like not the worst one, but come on, of all those, I could have said a lot of other shows. And the answer here is Florence. Florence, that famous cathedral, 89%, 17 people got it. Number 7, Italy is home to many of the world's largest and oldest churches. Italy plays an important role in the history of which religion? Judaism, Catholicism, Buddhism, or Islamism? Number 7. What do you think? What do you think? 3, 2, and 1, and boom, Catholicism. That's what I am. I don't think I've ever talked about my religion on the live stream, but I am born and raised Catholic and still practice it. 95%, 18 people. There you go. Here comes number 8. The Holy Shroud can be found in a Catholic church, a cathedral in which Italian city? Vatican City, Turin, Florence, or Rome? Number 8, the Holy Shroud can be found in a Catholic cathedral in which Italian city? Vatican City, Turin, Florence, or Rome? Number 8. I can't wait to talk with all you nerds about Mandalorian Season 2 once I finish it, which will hopefully be by the end of this week. I'm digging it quite a bit, and then I'm going to jump right into Cobra Kai, I think. But right here, we've got Turin. Turin is the answer there for that Holy Shroud. 53%, half of you got it. And number 9, born in Pisa in 1564. What astronomer is sometimes called the father of modern physics? Is that Galileo Galilei, Nicholas Copernicus, Isaac Newton, or Johannes Kepler? Who was that? Number 9. Number 9. The answer here was none other than Galileo Galilei. A was the answer, 42%, 8 people. And number 10, then we'll see that score. The Roman Catholic Pope is officially the head of state in which Italian city-state? Is that Venice, Florence, Rome, or Vatican City? Where is this at? Playing trivia all about Italy for round number 2. Round number 3 coming up next. And that one is all about famous Smiths and Joneses. So it's keeping up with the Smiths and the Joneses. And we'll see how you guys do. Brennan says, I was raised Catholic as well. Went to Catholic school. Didn't stick. Don says Catholic here too. I think everybody, no matter what religion you are, you take a break at some point. And then maybe you go back to it or maybe you don't. I kind of started going back to it around age 30. I want to say, but I would say from 22 to 30, I was very much not thinking about religion at all. But something happens, I think, when you have kids and you start thinking about it a lot more, at least for me. Here we go. Vatican City, 95%. Let's see those scores. Wales Vagine, 592. I Don't Have a Team, 477. Double K and the J Thay, 457. First, second, and third. And the individuals are Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, Sismilis, Jill G, and Mike Vinton. Well done, everybody. 5 more questions on Italy. Number 11. Let's see who knows this one. Which of the following pasta shapes translates to little ears in Italian? Bucatini, farfalle, orecchiette, or vermicelli. I almost feel like I got most of those. Number 11. Brendan says, I took a break from Catholicism for about 30 years. Number 11. The answer there is orecchiette. 74%. 14 people got it. Number 12. Parmigiano blank, the Italian name for Parmesan cheese, is often called the king of cheeses and is loved by the world over. Is that Reggio, Reggiano, Roma, or Parma? This is right up Don's alley. No wonder they went on their honeymoon here. He's a master chef. Don, I'd love to see you on one of these Great British Baking Show type shows. I think that would be pretty cool. The answer here is Reggiano. 95%, 18 people. See the little thing there. It says it's named after the producing areas in Italy, the provinces of Parma, Reggio Emilia, the part of Bologna west of the Reno, and Modena All right, that's enough. Here's number 13. Mount Aetna, one of Europe's highest active volcanoes, is located on what Italian island, the largest in the Mediterranean Sea? Is it Cagliari, Corse, Malta, or Sicily? Number 13, where is that located? The answer there was none other than Sicily, 67%. Here's number 14. Italy is known for breathtaking coasts. Which of the following is not an Italian coastal town? Amalfi, Sorrento, Positano, or Bologna? Number 14. Number 14. The answer was none other than Bologna. What a bunch of baloney. 72%, 13 people got it. Last question of the round, number 15. Located in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence, The Birth of Venus is a painting by what artist? Is that Botticelli, Caravaggio, Da Vinci, or Michelangelo? Botticelli, Caravaggio, Da Vinci, or Michelangelo? The answer here was A, Botticelli. 33%, 6 people got it. That was a tough one. A lot of people struggling on this round. A lot of people thought it was Da Vinci. Let's see who won the round. It was the team of Wales Vagine, 859, Mystery Inc., 734, Double K and the J-Phase, 731. And the individuals helping out the most were Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, Heidi B. jumps in the third, KK in fourth, Jill G in fifth. All right, let's see which team is winning after rounds 1 and 2 combined. It is the Enderby-Alls still by just 14 points. They have 1694, Wales Vagine, 1680, Mystery Inc., 1552. Top 3 teams right now, and individuals are Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, and Sismiless. Okay, we're going to jump right into round 3, guys. Round 3, famous Smiths and Joneses. Then we'll do one more little break before we go into our final round. So this is 15 questions on Smiths and Joneses. I just moved everybody over who played the last round. These are all questions about the name Smith and Jones. And you can play by going to crowd.live and entering that code MADNESS or crowd.live/madness3. Any of those things will work. All the instructions at the bottom of the screen. If you just got here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing some trivia on your smartphone. You could play, you could jump in at any time. Just follow the instructions in the bottom of the screen in the ticker in yellow with black font. And we will jump to round number 3 here. We're doing a little preview of what our nights will be like starting on Monday, January 25th. All the info on the tournament up here. Go register to play over at, right there, triviawithbuds.com. And I will post the link right here in just a second on all my stuff, on all the comments and chats, so you guys can see exactly where to go. When you RSVP, you could put in a team name there, and you can have up to 4 people on your team. The more, the merrier. This is supposed to try and replicate the fun we have of being on a team, playing at a bar or brewery, which we can't really do these days, and would love to see you on these shows starting on January 25th. Now, we won't do shows the next 2 weeks, but we will be here in about 3 weeks from today. Okay, so keep that in mind. And I just put the link everywhere if you want to check it out. Okay, we're going to start the countdown here. I think we still have about 20 players. Yes, 19. And we're going to do the countdown in 30 seconds. Famous Smiths and Joneses. Good luck, everybody. Who's my favorite Jones or Smith character? Well, I don't want to give any away because they might pop up in these rounds. But let's just pretend I'm back here at the bar. Oh, would it be cool if there was a beer in my hand? Like somehow that produced a beer. Oh, there it is. I just have a little bit of tea left. Let's see what's going on here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Smiths and Joneses. Question 1. What movie has Agent Smith as the nemesis of Morpheus and Neo? Is that Ghost in the Shell, Inception, The Matrix, or Star Trek Wrath of Khan? What do you think? What do you think? Don says there's too much pressure on those baking shows. Oh, man, Don. I get stressed out just watching them sometimes. Kristen says, so for The Undoing, it stars Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant. They're parents of a teenage son who attends a posh school. It's a whodunit murdered thing. Okay, I'll check that out. Don says, maybe you could have Ray or Ben Solo pass you a beer using the Force. The answer here was The Matrix. Agent Smith, a cancer of this planet. He's saying in that GIF. 100% of you got it. Well done. Number 2, in Guyana, in the 1970s, Blank Jones infamously started the People's Temple Agricultural Project, better known as Jonestown. Number two. What do you think? Number 2, Jonestown. This was a series of unfortunate events. Blank Jones. Somebody put Mr. That's always a good way to fill it in. If you have no idea, you could just put Mr. But it was Jim. If you put Jim Jones as the blank, I gave it to you as well. But it was Jim. 9 people got it, 56%. Cult leader. Number 3, after a 23-year career with Fox News, Blank Smith joined CNBC in the summer of 2020. Was that Clark, Forrest, Shepard, or Steven? This guy has almost robotic features to me, like his face. He really looks like some sort of robot man. I feel like he is a Dick Clark type, like a prototype robot of Dick Clark that they kind of altered a few chips in. And that would be Shepard Smith. They're just going to keep remaking Dick Clarks. 94%, 16 people got it. Number 4, during his younger years, which of these rockers was in a band as Davy Jones in the lower third? Was that David Bowie, David Byrne, Dave Matthews, or David Lee Roth? Who is in a band known as Davy Jones in the lower third? The answer there was David Bowie. 76%, 13 people got it. One more, we'll see the score. Number 5, this woman who was born Eleanor Rosalind Smith married which future president in 1946? Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Lyndon Johnson, or Richard Nixon? Eleanor Rosalind Smith. Who is she married to? In 5 seconds, we'll find out. And the answer is Jimmy Carter. She loves peanut butter. 41%. 7 people got it. Here's the scores. Who's the team that's winning? It's Wells Virginia, 392. The Enderby Alls, 278. And I don't have a team, 273. Stay classy. Clay Stassi, Simsyless, Skull Ring, and Mike Vinton. Top 5 right there. Going into question number 6. Blank Jones, who served as President Obama's special advisor for green jobs, is a 3-time New York Times bestselling author and a CNN host. Blank Jones. Who is this? Blank Jones. Only one person has it so far. This is a tough one. A lot of guesses here. And I think only one person got Van Jones. 2 people. 2 people got Van Jones. Well done, well done. We're going into number 7. Casey Jones, the hockey mask-wearing vigilante, meets which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle first in a 1990 original feature film? Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. Who does he meet first? This is a great question. Number 7. These questions are built into Crowdpurr. I just picked 4 new rounds that sounded fun for tonight. When we actually do the trivia, it'll be a mix of stuff that might be in Crowdpurr, but I've also been writing a lot of random questions because I haven't written questions for so long. I kind of missed doing it. So I'll have a bunch of new content for you. One of my ideas for a round is a Funko Pop Round, which I used to do as a PowerPoint slide, but I can make some new ones and show you like a Funko like this, and you have to type in the name of that character based on the Funko image. So I think that'll be fun to do, and that'll be an example of a new round. Raphael is the first one in the 1990 original film that runs into Casey Jones in the park. 47%, 8 people got it halfway through. Number 8, James Todd Smith is the given name of what rapper and star of NCIS Los Angeles? Ice-T, LL Cool J, Ice Cube, or Ludacris? Number 8. What do you think? Number 8. Who is on NCIS Los Angeles? If you have any ideas for rounds for some of these March Madness style games, I'm always looking for 4 rounds of trivia every week. So I need 40 fresh rounds of trivia. If you guys have any ideas, whether you're playing or not, might use them, might not, just send them my way. Always looking for ideas. My friend Luke McKay sent me some great ideas for trivia rounds. He sent about 50 new PowerPoints. So I got a lot of content to choose from there. The answer here was LL Cool J. 71%, 12 people got it. Number 9, Quincy Jones is an American record producer who is known for producing Off the Wall and several other hit albums by what pop artists? Donna Summer, Michael Jackson, the Bee Gees, or Prince? Off the Wall and other things. I have this list of topics. Children's book emojis. I might have to do that. Politician or porn star, someone gave me. Celebrity mouths. Apocalyptic films. Movies that take place in one day. And presidents in TV and film. So I might try and work in some of those as well. I've had those on a Post-it note forever. If you like that kind of thing, Keep playing. Here's Michael Jackson off the wall, 65%, 11 people got it. Number 10, then we'll see that score. Who is the founder and original leader of the Rolling Stones who died at 27 after being fired from the band? David Bryan, Brian Smith, David Jones, or Brian Jones? Number 10, who was this unfortunate soul? Number 10, number 10. And the answer was Brian Jones, 65%, 11 people got it. Let's look at that score. Wales Vagine, 673. I don't have a team, 477. The Enderbyalls, 466. And the individuals, Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, Jill G, Skull Ring, Sismulus. I know who Skull Ring is. 5 questions left. Number 11. Let's check it out. Number 11. Wall Street Journal editor Charles Blank and statistician Edward Jones created a stock market index in 1896 to measure the industrial average of 30 large companies. Charles Blank, fill it in. If you read the news every day, you should know this one because they're always talking about that. Dow Jones. The Dow Jones, 59%, 10 people got it. Number 12, what late 1800s locomotive engineer has been immortalized in many songs, perhaps most famously by the Grateful Dead? Casey Jones, Davy Jones, Joey Jones, Stevie Jones. Who are we talking about there? 3, 2, and 1, and boom, it is Casey Jones. 71%, 12 people got it. Number 13, American actress Blank Jones is best known for her role as Betty Draper in Mad Men. Is that April, January, July, or May? American actress Blank Jones, what could it be? We've got about 17 questions left in our quiz for tonight. Thanks for playing Crowdpurr Trivia with me. If you guys are looking to run your own quizzes, go check them out. Crowdpurr.com. They got different plans. You could do one for free. They have like a free plan, but you can only do 10 questions and you can only have 20 players, I think. So it's not the best if you're looking to really do some fun stuff. But it's awesome if you just want to try it out or do something for like some friends on Zoom. January. Jones was the answer, 94%. I feel like she was a very household name like 12 years ago, and you don't hear it so often anymore. Number 14, Mr. Jones of Manor Farm and Winston Smith are notable characters in what 2 famous novels by which author? Is that Charles Dickens, Victor Hugo, Franz Kafka, or George Orwell? Mr. Jones of Manor Farm and Winston Smith. Smith and Jones. The answer is George Orwell, 76%. Great job. 1984 author. And what else? Animal Farm, one of my favorites. Number 15, last question of this round. Who made her first acting appearance as Zula in Conan the Destroyer in 1984 and was ranked on VH1's 100 Greatest Women of Rock and Roll in 1999? Alexa Jones, Grace Jones, Jade Jones, or Maisie Jones? The answer was none other than Grace Jones. 82%, 14 people got it. Which team won the round? Wales Vagine, 1057. They had about 300 points on everybody on that round. I don't have a team, 752. The Enderbyalls, 745. Double K and the J-Thay, 480. Mystery Inc., 370. That was a tough one. Let's see the individuals. Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, Sismulus, Mike Vinton, Skull Ring, Jill G, Ron, Vicky, Brennan, JD, top 10. Great job, guys. Great job. And we're going to see who's winning overall after 3 rounds. It is Wales Vagine. They've got a 200-point lead on the Enderbyalls. What's going to happen on our practice night tonight? Third place, I don't have a team, 2237. We'll be right back with more trivia in just a few, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on your Monday night. And we shall be right back in just a bit. Get ready for round number 4, which is called the kitchen sink, in just a minute. And go freshen up your drink, and we'll see you after this. All right, guys, we are back with our last round of gameplay tonight. This will be very similar time-wise to what we do on a Monday, January 25th, all the way to March 29th, but it'll be on Zoom. So a little bit more intimate, a little bit more fun, get to interact and talk with you guys a little bit more. So that'll be a bunch of fun. And all the Crowdpurr stuff will be in real time. We're going to get started with the next game. This is our last round, 15 questions on the kitchen sink. You are going to refresh your device at this time to try and get back into game, hit a button that says continue answering if that pops up, and get ready for our last game, because here it comes, guys. The trivia game will begin shortly, and that shortly begins right now in 30 seconds. We're going to jump into our last round of gameplay. No crazy prizes or anything for tonight, just kind of taking it easy and looking for you guys to just kind of get warmed up for a couple weeks away. We'll probably do some kind of events between now and the 25th, maybe on the weekends or something. I got to look at my schedule. We'll do some game show stuff, maybe some Wheel of Fortune. We haven't done Wheel of Fortune in a long time, and I miss hosting that one. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Question number 1. In the U.S., which of the 4 seasons contains the fewest federal holidays? Is that winter, spring, summer, or fall? In the U.S., which of the 4 seasons contains the fewest federal holidays? Is it winter, spring, summer, or fall? Number 1. The answer here is spring. Spring. Only 2 people got that. The least federal holidays in spring. Tells you right here, Memorial Day is the only federal holiday in spring. Interesting. Here comes number 2. What holiday-themed horror film from 1974, which was remade in 2006 and again in 2019, is considered one of the very first slasher films? My Bloody Valentine, Halloween, Black Christmas, or New Year's Evil? Number 2. The answer is Black Christmas. Only 2 people got that. Halloween came out in 1977, a couple years later. Number 3, what one-word slogan has been associated with IBM and its predecessors since 1911? What is the one word associated with IBM? Tough question so far. Let's see how you guys are doing. Don has Quincy Jones stuck in his head. Damn me, he says. The answer here, the word is think. We had blue, computers, Bing, help, internet, booyah, one, fuck, poo, PC, and Carol Baskin. Interesting answers. Think, 25%, 4 people got it. Number 4, what's the second largest city by population in Russia? Is it Moscow, that one, St. Petersburg, or the other one? Number 4. Number 4. Number 4, what is the second largest city by population in Russia? The answer is none other than St. Petersburg, 76%, and number 5. Then we'll see that score on December 8th, 1941, a day after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the United States, and what other country declared war on Japan? Was it Canada, China, Great Britain, or the Soviet Union? The answer to number 5 was Great Britain. 53%, 9 people got it. And we'll take a look at those scores. Wales, Vagine, 228. I Don't Have a Team, 129. Double K and the J Thay, 108. And individually, we've got Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, Skull Ring, J Thay, Simsilis, and Bob Ross's Love Child. I think that's my friend Jay. 10 more questions to go tonight, everyone. Number 6, the Anaheim Ducks dropped what adjective from their official team name before the 06-07 season and won their only Stanley Cup title that same year? What adjective was dropped? I feel like this was a mistake. I feel like they should have kept it in. And the answer was the Mighty Ducks, a team based on a Emilio Estevez movie. 94%, 16 people got it. Number 7, scientists gather annually at a California research facility for a conference regarding which type of nut, which has more omega-3 fat than any other. Is it almonds, cashews, pistachios, or walnuts? Number 7, what nut could it be? The answer to number 7 was none other than walnuts. A lot of omega-3 fat, 24%. 4 people got it. Number 8, what was blockbuster director James Cameron's first feature film? Terminator, THX 1138, Piranha 2, The Spawning, or Jaws? Number 8. We have 2 James Cameron questions tonight. He must have been on someone's mind who wrote all these rounds. Jay says, nut. The answer here is Piranha 2, The Spawning, which I've never seen. Now I have to definitely go watch this. I did not know that fact. 2 people did, but I did not. Number 9, what nickname is shared by both Cincinnati, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina? The Queen City, Blue Chip City, Hornets Nest, or City of 7 Hills? Number 9. What could it be? The answer here was, boom, Queen City, 56%. Number 10, released in 1981, later gaining mass popularity in the 2000s. What song is rock band Journey most famous for? Start Me Up, You Better Bet, Don't Stop Believin', or Jukebox Hero? What are they most famous for? The band Journey. What was that song? I was watching Scrubs last night. Season 3 were on, and they are all singing this song on an episode. Don't Stop Believin', 94%. Don't Stop Believin' is the best-selling digital track from the 20th century with over 7 million copies sold in the U.S. Good gravy. Wales Vagine, 482. Double K and the J-Thay, 338. The Enderbyalls, 311. What can happen on the final 5 questions? Hopefully, stay classy. Clay Stassi, J-Thay, Skull Ring, and Ron can pull it off. Number 11. Number 11 on the kitchen sink. What vegetable is not a member of the gourd family? A pumpkin, a honeydew melon, a cucumber, or carrots? Which vegetable is not a member of the gourd family? Some of those gourds look like penises. One of them looks exactly like my penis in this picture. I think I have a medical problem. The answer is carrots. Those are not gourds. 67% silly carrots trying to be gourds. Number 12, in the third film of the Back to the Future franchise, what historic time period do Marty, McFly, and Doc get stuck in? The Roman Empire, the Wild West, the Middle Ages, or the Renaissance? Number 12, is this Back to the Future or Bill and Ted? Number 12, where do they get stuck? Brennan owns Piranha 2, of course. Probably has the tattoo of the poster on his back. William Sanchez says, friend, I am Italian. My grandpa was born in Rome, Italy, and I went to Italy 2 years ago. Nice job, William. I bet that was a good trip. Glad you got to go before this crazy lockdown. Wild West, 89%. 16 people got it. 3 questions to go. Number 13 in his periodical, Salmagundi, what writer became the first to ascribe the name Gotham to New York City? Nathaniel Hawthorne, Washington Irving, James Fenimore Cooper, or Edgar Allan Poe? This was a writer, a scribe, known as Washington Irving. 3 people got that, 17%. In the Batman stories, however, Gotham City is found in New Jersey. Is that true? I feel like that's not true. Number 14, because he often avoided taking firm stands on political issues, what was President Bill Clinton often depicted as in the comic strip Dunesbury? An asterisk, a hamburger patty, a feather, or a waffle? This is a great question that I have no idea about, but if you read a lot of Dunesbury, maybe you know. Number 14 is, boom, a waffle. He was waffling. 78%, 14 people. Tells you right here. Gary Trudeau, who writes and draws Dunesbury, invited readers to choose a symbol, a flipping coin, or a waffle. Last question of the show tonight, guys. Number 15, in the 1984 mockumentary, This Is Spinal Tap, what number is Nigel able to turn his guitar amplifiers up to? Number 15. What do you think? Number 15. What could it be? What number can he turn his amplifiers up to? This is Spinal Tap, and this is the answer, 11. 78%, 14 people got it. The winners of the round, Wales Vagine, 780. Won by about 240 points. Enderbyalls, 540. Double K and the J-Thay, 522. Individuals who helped out the most were Stay Classy, Clay Stassi, J-Thay, Skull Ring, and Heidi B. And let's take a look right now, guys, and see which team would have prevailed after 4 rounds and 60 trivia questions. Who had the highest overall average score. It was the team of Wales Vagine, winning by about 500 points. And that's just the two of them. That's Beth and Don. Well done. 3-4-3-2, the Enderbyalls, 2-9-7-8, and Double K and the J-Thay, 2-5-39. Now, when you guys are playing in the tournament, we're all going to be on Zoom together, which will be interesting. But if you want to try and communicate to each other, like in another chat client or a Slack channel or something, you can try and do that. But that's why the time to buzz in is so fast to kind of hopefully dissuade from looking stuff up and things like that. By the time you Google something, you already lost like half the available points. So that's why I love Crowdpurr so much, especially for big tournaments with big prizes and things like this one's going to be. And that was our show tonight, guys. It'll be just like that. We started at 7:02 and we're done at 8:07. That's exactly how I want it to go. 4 rounds, 15 questions. Go and register. I would love for you to do that. The link is in the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen right about now. Give me a second. There it is. And boom. So it is a bunch of stuff to go do. But if you go to my website, just scroll to the bottom and there's like one event with a guy holding a trophy up. You can register there. You can have up to 4 people on your team. Type in your team name there, and I will enter all those team names into the system when we go to play on the 25th. I'll be posting all kinds of stuff about this, by the way. You don't have to go register right now, but if you want to do it before you forget, that would be cool. Go do that, and we will have some more fun between now and then, doing some game shows, doing some quick little quizzes and things, so get ready. But if you want more trivia in the meantime, go check out the podcast. There are 14 new episodes going out every day for the first 2 weeks of January, and I have the whole rest of the month outlined and scheduled. I just have to record the episodes and edit them and post them. But honestly, that's the quick part for me. The part that is tedious is like copying and pasting and putting in the same stuff for the descriptions of the episodes and all that stuff. So I'm excited to do that. I'll probably record some tomorrow afternoon, probably another 7 for the 14th through the 21st. But go check it out. We had some good numbers. We had 1,800 the first day of the year. Then we had the second day of the year, we had about 2,200, something like that. And then the third day, we had almost 3,000. So that number keeps climbing. I always like to see that, especially when people haven't listened to the show for a month because there weren't new episodes. So go just search trivia on any podcast app. It looks like this. I'll actually give you a quick demonstration here. Check it out. If you have the podcast app on your iPhone, open it up. There's my Dave Ramsey show. And you're going to search the word trivia. And when you search the word trivia, it says with buds, and you just click on with buds, and then it loads up, and there it is. Picture of me as Buddy the Elf, and you got all the info there. 254 5-star ratings, pretty good average, and over 1,000 episodes. So go check that out. Wherever podcasts are found, just search the word trivia. You should come across it pretty quick. Until then, guys, go to triviawithbuds.com, register in this white bubble up here, register on my website, just find the event, enter your info, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Bless you and your families, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Bye, Jay. Bye, William. Bye, Kristen. Bye, Greg. And Greg says, is it every Monday from January 25th to March 29th? It is. There are no Mondays off unless I get booked for something crazy, but I don't think we will. So every Monday, 7 to 8, starting January 25th, ending March 29th. That is 10 weeks of shows. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.